What is going on, YouTube? This is Acidic Root. So I'm kind of filling in like a healthy sense for Trollface as far as what's going to happen. I realize that his ass clownery is going to get tiresome within a pitch. He does watch the news here and there, but I figured I'd get something a little bit more news centric that's a little bit more relevant to the times of 2025 pitches like that. So one of which in particular, apparently there's some folks that are possibly there's like some Israel, there's like some folks in Gaza that are getting ready to pass on as far as what's going to happen from famine and starvation pitches like that. I kind of felt like within the pitch. I kind of look after it like that's kind of a topic I haven't really talked about as full bound. It looks within the pitch between the Israel and Hamas war pitches like that. I just look after it. I realized that probably the conduct of a lot of this probably wouldn't make too much of a difference, but I figured I just would throw some 2 cents in just as like a to spruce up the particular aspects of it, just having something to kind of have for that particular fair. So I look after it, just being able to say, I kind of question like the concept of what Israel. I don't really get the interest in Israel as far as what's going to happen with it. In my opinion, I look after it being able to say that Israel probably doesn't even have like a Playboy mansion or like a football team. So I just question why they even want that particular land as far as what's going to happen. You just look after it. It's just kind of the pitch that looking within the pitch. I mean, that's kind of the concept of just questioning. Can't really tell if it's for like oil rigs or diamond mines, something like that within the pitch as far as what's going to happen. But yeah, there's no Miami Dolphins over here, and there's no New York Giants. Some of those type pitches, kind of the format, kind of makes you question the recreational type fare. Definitely, I mean, come on, Playboy Mansion, some of those type pitches you look within a ton as far as those pitches kind of have. But I look after it. On top of that, just talking about the folks within the pitch, like the starvation, the famine that's currently happening. That was something I caught on the news the other day. In my opinion, I kind of think, and you can say I kind of caught this misnomer from Trollface, kind of the pitch. It may I don't want to sound like an ass clown within the pitch, but it's this kind of concept of just having. I mean, it's just part of the humor and political humor that you do have to be somewhat of a prick with it. But basically, my opinion, I think within the pitch for some of these type fairs to kind of get this food distributed, I think Pizza Hut should probably sell some business tactics to Gaza for how to get goods to the local needy, just pitches like that. And then you send out like some pizza men, some of those type fairs. Pizza men that just are out there could sell like three of those type supplies that they particularly need for $7. Some of those type pitches. Just kind of the conduct. I mean, if you notice, the United States doesn't really have problems with getting pizza to every person that needs a pizza in the United States. And, probably people order like 5,000, 50,000 pizzas a day as far as what's first going to happen. So you think the United States can do it, why can't Gaza as far as what's first going to happen? You look within the pitch, you could say because they get bombed or something like that. But you look within the pitch as far as saying, there's a will, there's a way. You just have to look after within the concept. You could go through the sewers or some of those type of pitches, just the aspect as far as having some of those particular type of tactics. You just have to minus the concept of being bombed, which I don't know the full bounce situation. That's pretty much like the only pitch. But some of those type of folks, they just need to get those people out like paper boys or Pizza Hut people as far as what's first gonna happen. I would look within the pitch. That's kind of the product of it. But yeah, I look after here just within the fair behind it. So it's a little bit of political humor for like the pitch behind it. Not trying to be sarcastic like the folks are kind of going along with it, but it's just kind of fair as far as saying just here and there kind of suggestions within the pitch as far as what's first gonna happen, just in the aspect of just having like some degree of candid type humor for some of those news and television situations.